Facts about Nigeria. We have one enemy with 3 hits. One enemy, but coming at you from 3 directions. The 1999 Constitution, source of miseries and existential threats. 2, the Fulani conquest agenda, enabled by the 1999 Constitution. 3, indigenous political class and their bedfellows, the religious leaders, aka willing tools. Of course, the social influencers are part of the willing tools, because all these people are here to distract you while the political class rob you. So they enforce, the political class enforce the 1999 Constitution. So you see, one enemy, 3 hits, but they're the same. There's no difference. There's no difference. So we want our people to open their ears, open their minds, and follow this training, this what teachings that we are giving. We come here every Saturday to give us, so that you be well informed and nobody will bamboozle you. Nobody will tell you lies. You will follow the conversation. It's already going on. But power belongs to you. You are the one that will make this decision. That is why we come here. Say, no matter the noise you hear, when you hear dog barking, keep going. When you hear torch flickering, like we told you last week, keep going. When you hear them shouting, stop, stop, keep going, because power belongs to the people. If you are informed, then you will defeat ignorance. You will defeat fear. You will defeat terror. You will walk boldly into your freedom, into your self-determination, which is your right. So we'll go to the journey from slavery to freedom, how it all began. The journey from slavery to freedom, how it all began. That means the steps of the peoples of Nigeria to self-determination and decolonization. We had to do this because we hear people jump out from one evil forest or from one beer parlor, from one place that they are one rehabilitation center, because all these people are mad people. You know, some that are holding in cocaine rehabilitation center, some are in alcohol rehabilitation center, some are in Urumiri rehabilitation center. They just whip out from somewhere and want to reinvent the wheel, because we say Igbo nation, everybody wants to shout Igbo nation. We say, self-determination, everybody is talking. We are breaking it down for you, so you know when the journey started. Step by step. It is an international thing, it's a global thing. Self-determination is not just where you sleep and wake up from your room and start shouting, self-determination, self-determination. There is a process, and you must have started the process following it. Why we are saying this is for our people being distracted. Ignorance is not an excuse. They will dupe you, take your money, take your time, waste your time, waste your energy, and sometimes even lead you to extinction. They destroy you, they remove your head from your body, because you are ignorant and you chose it. As of today, you don't have any excuse again to be ignorant about these things. That's why we come here as mothers, as sisters, to break these things down for you, so that nobody will dupe you again. Nobody will dupe you again. 1960, what happened? Our people shouted because there was colonization. Since 1884-85, Berlin Conference, Balkanization, and 1914 amalgamation, all that is for them to colonize our people and steal their resources. Our people kept shouting, we want freedom. So 1960, they gave us fake freedom. They switched it from colonization to neo-colonialism, where your own people will become their puppets. So when you say our leaders, you don't have a leader. You have no one. Not yet, because you are not in freedom yet. You are a slave. A slave has no right to choose his leaders or her leaders. So it's only when you get true freedom, you can now begin to get those that will lead you. If you remain in slave camp, you are accepting slavery, and you cannot have the power or ability or the tool or the technology or whatever to get leaders that will lead you. So you don't have leaders yet. So you are not free yet. We are still in colonialism and neocolonialism. Anything you see people doing like that, you are just celebrating yourself and dancing around inside the evil forest in the slave camp where you are. The next thing that the people did, we are telling you about the actions that the peoples, the indigenous peoples, the authentic indigenous people, not fake people that carried indigenous and added to their name. No, the authentic landowners. We are giving you the steps, things they have done over the years to get freedom for themselves, self-determination, to get themselves decolonized completely. Nadeko, you must have heard of Nadeko. If you have not, Google it. What did they do with it? They started by removing military. What they had in mind was to remove their fake, their sovereignty. A copy is not the real one, because we said that sovereignty belongs to the people. It cannot be taken away. However, they can superimpose something on top of your sovereignty that you're not able to exercise your sovereignty. There's one big English that my brother Tony Nadi uses. He says it's sovereignty. So it means that you have your freedom with you because nobody can take it away from you. But somebody imposed something else on you. It can be military, it can be colonialism, it can be anything, making you unable to exercise your right. So you are being caged. That's what it means. So as the people were saying, okay, what do? Let's take out this military. They started, but they did not finish because they gave them fake democracy, because they thought they removed military, but they still retain the document of military. You cannot remove military and still retain the document of military called the 1999 Constitution and say you have democracy. You don't have democracy yet. You tried, what happened was that the military removed their military uniform and wore agbada and then came back to the throne. So you have not finished the work. So people continued. We are giving you step by step so that you understand. Those of you that these people, because we told you, they will never cheat our people again. You see, we are here. We see Dan Gidiban. They will never cheat our people again. We will here to tell our people the truth. That's why we are daughters of truth. My people, if they dupe you, it's because you are gullible and you refuse to listen. We are here to break down the truth to you so that you understand the process and you will not be duped again. Pronaco consensus, that one happened 2005, 2006. Ethnic nationalities came together, still on the journey of self-determination, because there are processes. MNN, Movement of the Peoples of Nigeria, you must have heard of that. These are all the steps. Abuja High Court, that one happened 2007, challenging the legitimacy of 1999 Constitution and seeking to terminate its operation step by step. It's a long time we started the journey and we are following it step by step. And every step is important. There's no step that you have to jump. You must climb one by one until you get to where you're going. Also, 2007, the document called UNDRIP, United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. It came out. It came from the undertakings in New York. It did not drop from heaven. Somebody did the work, and that came out. Lagos Declaration of 2011. That's another declaration that they did. Each of these meant something and is something important in the process. Solemn assemblies of the peoples of Nigeria in their ancestral land. Why on their ancestral land? You cannot, if Yoruba person is living in Australia, that cannot be your ancestral land. You're only visiting there. You might be a citizen, but that is not your ancestral land. You're not indigenous there.
You're a citizen inside your condo.
Exactly. Igbo person, you go to Ghana or go to even Lagos. It is not, you are not indigenous there. You are visiting there, you have to live by the rules they gave you there. But your own ancestral land is in Anigbo. That is where you are indigenous. That is your own Garden of Eden. You will not go to Lagos and claim it and say it's free land. Arab again today. That's only that one Nigerian mouth that you're using to say something abominable like that, causing trouble for us. So solemn assemblies were done between 2015 and 2018. Each of the block people, all the ancestral people, indigenous people, were on their ancestral land and they did solemn assembly. It's expected, it's something that is needed, and it was done. Then we moved to joint multi-regional Freedom Park proclamation. That one happened December 2018. Where were you people? You were busy jumping inside forest and carrying machetes, looking for freedom inside evil forest, where you have 10-headed demons. Enwere ka esi eme yes, enwere ka esi eme ndị enwere ka esi eme enwere ka esi eme. You must do it. If you're cooking bitter leaf soup, you must follow the process so that you can have bitter leaf soup. Otherwise, you have bitter, there will not be soup. We are talking about journey from slavery to freedom, how it all began. We have broken it down for you step by step, and we're still going. 2018, that's where we have reached to. Okay, we move. International imperative. Like the next slide, please. We had undertakings in Washington, D.C. It started 2015, and then by 2019, it was concluded. What was the essence? To tie the hands of Fulani conquest machinery, to tie the lobbyists in US, because they carried Nigerian oil money, go to US, lobbying everywhere, lobby, changing narrative. Today they will tell you it's a headers farmers clash. Today they will tell you it's a jihad. Tomorrow they will tell all this to confuse the international people. So people needed to go there, sit down with them and break kola nut for them. Break it down. That move also helped to stop the collaborators. They are collaborators from Middle East. There are some other details that you know that happened, that if you go and verify, you understand what we're saying. And these things happened. People made those things happen. They did not happen by themselves. It's not the one that some people will go to UN and tell the brother, carry suitcase, tell brother, send picture, send video, snap me. You say, hey, they have gone to UN. No. Or you go to Israel, you go where they're praying, you turn around and say, you want to go video, tinye the video. It's not photoshopping.
Chai.
This is not it. They will keep duping you if you're not paying attention to us. They will dupe you, and we don't want them to dupe you. So 2020, we had joint we said, you go through two-stage procedure. I talk for Igbo, I talk for Pidgin. I don't know what is going on. Now that I'm talking about this, they're attacking. Anyway, this two-stage procedure is broken into 3 steps. Let me hurry up before they come. Step 1, identifying we the people. Who are these we the people? Those people that we told you when we were telling you about the error of this, that the original constituent members of the defunct Federation of Nigeria, that for the longest time they put them, they sideline them, they bypass them. They say, go away, you're not part of here, just stay in one corner. Those people are we the people, because they are the owners of the land. That's step 1. Step 2, multi-regional referendums. To get them, that's those we the people, to get them to recommit or not to recommit, because it's their choice. Through voting, voting. One man, one vote. One woman, one vote. It's not Emeka Anyoku that will vote for you. It's not Obasanjo that will vote for you. Referendum, they have done it before in Nigeria. It's through referendum that they brought out Midwest. So it's not like they don't know what we're saying. They know. It's just that they are bypassing it. And we are saying, you can't bypass it. You see this water, you must drink it. It's either you surrender unconditionally or we defeat you comprehensively, because we are the owners of the land. You must drink this water. So, and that voting we are talking is not INEC voting, no, as in Guinea. It's not INEC voting, to Vika. It's not INEC. You're not using INEC instrument because INEC came from 1999 constitution. So you're not going to use anything that came from 1999, whether National Assembly. That's what we say, 1999 constitution. Ibiam. Throw everything. Plus, everything that came from it and is inside it, everything go, because we did not make it. There's no way we will be the author of our damnation. There's no way we will write something that will destroy our people. We did not make it. If it's killing us, it means we did not make it. Because we're not stupid people to go and make something that will kill our people. We are not Ben Wabweze. That's after that referendum, they will have a written agreement and commitment. It's called Charter of Relationship to building a nation, if that's what they want. You see the steps? So it's after you have done all this, you now go to terms of the union. You now say, in what formations? Is it 5 region, 6 region, 8 region? How do we want it? What are the responsibilities? What style of government? Is it parliament? Is it this? Is it this? Stating the extent of autonomy or control. That is stating that we must do for ourselves, like stating what we must do for ourselves and what the center or the union will do, if that is the case. And put all these agreements, everything that we are saying together into writing. That is how you get a new constitution.
The church, you would think the church will be embracing this and saying, yes, this is the Lord's work. Religious leaders, they're running from it. The one thing that will give our people true freedom, they're running from it. Oh, I forgot. It will destroy their business empire. What the heck? Right.
So that is how it is. That's the journey, and that's where we're going, and that's what we'll get to. Because